Hi, I'm Young Chiluwa and you're welcome to my platform. As usual, my mission here is to be a light to the younger generation, especially entrepreneurs in Nigeria. So if you're seeing me for the first time, kindly like, share, and subscribe. Today, I want to talk about what I termed as the translucent syndrome. But first, what is a translucent object? I'm sure most of us know these particular objects, glass objects, whereby you are able to see through the glass, but the people who are at the other side of the glass cannot see through. You can see, but they cannot see. And that is a translucent object, a translucent glass. I want to liken the translucent glass to the life of an entrepreneur. I want to bring a similarity, a comparison between these two. Every entrepreneur who is starting his journey has the time where he is the only person who understands the mission and the vision that he carries, that he bears. When you have a vision, when you have a dream, you realize that people do not understand your dream from the beginning. You are the only one who can see through. Others do not understand. Me, for example, in my early days, I only had two persons who believed in my dream, that never doubted in my dream for one day. They know themselves. It got to a point, even my own family members were doubting what I was doing, except my sweet mother. Alright, that's on a light note right now. When I was in school, one fateful afternoon, my neighbor and I were just having a chit chat. So my neighbor asked me, said, "So how far now?" I said, "I'm good, my bro. How you doing?" He said, "It's also good." And then he asked me how my day went. I told him I just came back from school and I went out to do some marketing. So I'm just here resting. He said, "Wait, Uzo, are you telling me that this thing you're doing, this vision you're pursuing, are you telling me that you're serious about it?" I was like, "How do you mean?" He said, I thought you were joking about this, your dream. I thought you were joking about this thing. Like, now this thing now you want to take good food for your family table." It was then it dawned on me that the way I was looking at my dream is not the way other people are seeing it. He went further and said, "You don't see me, that musician I won't be. Which one can be saying you won't go become they do soya beans? My brother, I beg, change that thing way they do." It joke. It was then I knew that indeed not everybody is seeing what I'm doing as something meaningful. In essence, what I'm trying to say is that the translucent syndrome occurs to every entrepreneur. The translucent syndrome you must face. It is left for you to work hard, to break through the crude process. It is left for you to ensure that you do not give up at the early beginning. So when you call your uncle and your uncle refuses to send you funds to support you, understand that that is the translucent syndrome occurring. When you even discuss with your dad and your dad does not see importance in what you're doing, but does not see any valuable thing in what you're doing, understand that that is the translucent syndrome at work. The translucent syndrome you must face. Even your own family will not support you. Your closest friends may not support you. There will just be few persons who will see sense in what you're doing. And as you move bit by bit, stage by stage, you will come to realize that you're on point. It's when you realize that you're on point that others will come to that realization also. So what is my point exactly? The translucent syndrome is when you alone as the entrepreneur can envision your dream. You alone can see where you're going to, but others cannot. It will take time for them to realize. It will take time for them to actually discover that you are heading somewhere. So before that time comes, ensure that you are not distracted. Ensure that you are focused. Ensure that the dream does not die. Do not give up on your dream. Keep moving. Thank you for watching this episode of the Disciplined Entrepreneur of the First Order. See you next time.